To my tutorial on making lace on a dress or adding decorations to a dress. Okay, I've got my MGD in here. Now I'm going to go ahead and unclick my outfit, which I've already got in here. Okay, I bring my line over to 128. The reason I do that is so that I can do a half an outfit at a time so it matches on both sides. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to new layer, and I named it lace already, and I want it transparency. Move your transparency up over your outfit. Make sure you're on your lace. Go to your brush and get your lace that you want and the size you want. Okay, I'm going to bring this rectangle tool in here so that I don't mess it up royally here. And this also helps so that you can make sure it doesn't go too far into the black. Okay, let me get this done here real quick for you. Okay, as you can see, it comes off to the side here a little bit, but we'll handle that in just a minute. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to layers, duplicate this layer, and then I'm going to use the flip tool and flip it. Click on it, it flips. You're going to come up with something probably that says floating. Just put anchor, and it'll anchor it down. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take my rectangle tool again, because I don't want my lace all the way across like that. So I'm going to take my rectangle tool, and we're going to erase this area here. Let's go back to our regular brush here. And I'm going to erase this. Well, if I'm on the right layer, I will erase it. Oh. Make sure you merge your outfit, your layers down. That way you're just working with one layer now. And then see, if you look, I'm not erasing the lace up above it. Okay. Now what I want to do, because I want this a little bit, I just don't want the lace across the back. I want to be able to have something for the lace to attach to so it looks better. Okay, I'm going to take this. I clicked on the rectangle tool. I'm going to bring it back up a little bit so that I just have like a little line here, just for a solid line. And then I'm going to take my brush again, and you can increase it as much as you want now because you've got your rectangle tool. You can't go outside that rectangle tool. Okay, and I'm going to bring it in like that. Okay, and that's the lace part of it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a new layer. And this one is going to be lines. Okay. You take your rectangle tool and click off to the side, and it'll make that box disappear. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some different textures here. Just something to give me a decoration. Hang on just a second. Okay, now since I found my tool that I'm working with, we can get this thing started again. Okay, now go back to where it says lines. Make sure you're on your paintbrush. Why ain't this working? There it goes. It's way too large, so we need to resize this. Hey, don't you even start. This one is not the right one either. There it is. Okay. Now I want it a little bit bigger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here. And then I am going to duplicate that layer. And we're going to flip it. Now it's on both sides the same way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in another layer, and I have to put this on pause to do it. All you usually have to do is pull it in and drop it, but with the video running it won't let me do that, so hang on just a second. As you see, it's in here finally. Okay, what we need to do is I'm going to click on this eyeball to hide it for a minute. These two lines you need to merge down So just merge it down so that it's actually one. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and highlight this back up again, and I'm going to go ahead and drop the opacity so I can see what's underneath it. Oh, I can see, yes. Okay, now what you want to do is make sure you're on your lines, and I want this. You want to go to your fuzzy tool, and you're going to click on that right there. Okay, now if you hold down the shift button, you can get several of these. So hold down shift and click in any of the areas that you want the decoration to be on. Okay, just like that. Okay, now go back up to this layer here, hit Control I, and then delete. And that is actually just stays there. Okay, you can do this as many times as you want. It's up to you how many lines you want. Okay, now I'm going to hide the lines. Okay, and take your rectangle tool, click off of it, and you're all set there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a new layer. Again, this one here is going to be called Colors. Okay, and I'm going to pick a dark red to be my color. Take it and put your bucket tool and click on it. Okay, now you want to move it down. And I'm not for sure why the white showed up on here, but all you have to do, because it ain't, there we go, is go over here to these three different colors, the color tool, click on it, right click, layers, right click, layers, then go down to transparency, and it's already marked, so we'll just hit delete. Okay, oops, wrong one. How did I do that? Okay, all you have to do is click Control Z and it'll take you back to the original. I didn't have the right one marked, so let's try this again. Layers, transparency, alpha channel, and hit delete. Okay, there we go. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to bring down this red a little bit so that you can see the pattern underneath. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this color here again with the X's on it. I'm going to bring it in because I want it up here on the lace also. So we're going to go back out. Like I said, just pull it in and drop it is all you have to do. I have to do it a different way because I got the video running. Now that I've brought it back in, I'm going to resize this one a little bit. So I'm going to go in here and resize this one. And I'm going to pull it up because it's just for the lace, so the lace isn't that big. Then I'm going to hit scale. Okay, I need to move it up a little bit, so we'll use the move tool and move it up. Alright, now you want to go back down to the lace one, your lace one that you have, and you're going to click in here. Oh, okay, we need to lower this transparency so I can see the lace because I didn't click on it, I guess. Lace, transparency, fuzzy tool, there we go. Alright, now we're going to go back up here to this one here, and we're going to hit Control I again and delete. Alright, now it's there also. So you're going to click on the rectangle tool and get rid of that. Alright, there's an outfit there you have. Okay, and we brought the color back up. Now all you got to do is save it as the transparency, and you're ready to go. Okay, so bear with me while I get the previewer open. Okay, I'm back now. We're going to get into this. This is a seamless tight dress. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that on in here. Okay, you can see that I've already got it in here. The pattern I used earlier was this one here. So I'll bring it back in so you can see. And this one here. Okay, apply changes. And you see how the decorations is on the outfit. Okay, something I found out earlier today, if you click down here on this, wherever you save your outfits, and put it on, it actually brings your avatar into the creator mode so that you can actually see what it looks like on the actual person. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns, I know this is pretty quick, but if you have any questions or concerns, get a hold of me. Okay, thanks. Bye.